Hello everyone, PallyTime here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. We're continuing our Rexxar deep dive, and in today's video, we are focusing all of our attention on the Spirit Swoop. Rexxar is able to throw quite a lot of birds throughout the course of a match. However, I don't believe ever on YouTube have I featured a bird-focused video. So this is going to be a first one for me. I sincerely hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to check out more of our deep dives, there is a playlist down in the video description that we are constantly adding content to. Without any further ado, let's get into today's game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Dragonshire map today. The friendly team, Rexxar, Malfurion, Zul'jin, Mephisto, and Diablo. The enemy team, Ariel, Tyrael, Genji, Azmodan, and Zabwa. Ooh, he might be a problem for me. We shall see. In today's video, we're going to try to throw as many birds at our opponents as we can, picking up birds of prey at level 1. This is going to give us some fantastic PvE clear. Well, I almost got a random spin of friendship, it looked like, off of the Ariel. Oh my god, what year is it? So I'm going to clear this lane and then leave. Oh, if I can deal some more damage to Nazeebo before I go, though, I'll try to do it. Let's bring Misha back forward. She gets fully taken down. I should have stunned that Genji. I'm going to be honest. I should have participated a little bit more. But hey, I got XP to get, lanes to protect, and birds to throw. Looks like I should be laning against the Nazeebo if he comes down. I cleared my lane already, so I do have a little bit of time. Misha stun! Yes! Good job, Misha. We could scare off the Azmodan. I hate how I'm already gathering globes, but I don't have the globe quest yet, so none of these globes even count. Just like that, the friendly team picks up 2 more kills as we're running away. Fantastic. Let's throw the bird, jump in with Misha, and push this lane back into the towers. Objective is coming up in 15 seconds, and we're already in position for it. Now, don't forget that Misha acts as a hero for Rexxar. So I can capture this objective while standing here and continuing to push the lane, which I gotta say, I've always really enjoyed that. I always thought that was pretty fun. So this has been taken for the home team. Let me bring Misha around the other way. Slow this guy. Good damage. Genji can kill me. I have to fall back. If Genji's up here, though, that means the rest of my team has a numbers advantage. Before I pick that up, Hunter-Gatherer has been locked in, and we have our very first regen globe. You love to see it. 3 members of the enemy team are up top now. She just tried to stun my bear, so I'll stun her, slow her down, and deal as much damage as I can on the fadeaway. I wanted that globe from Genji, but he stepped into it before I could get it. Heal onto Misha should keep her alive. I love all this focus on me. Misha back on point, and I can continue to push the lane. Diablo has arrived, but Genji doesn't want to fuck with that Luchador. He gets out of here pretty quickly. I guess that's not Luchador skin. That's a Day of the Dead skin. The Luchador is Garrosh, isn't it? Genji stunned in the bush, hit with a slow, and then Misha going in for auto attacks after. Good damage from Diablo as well, but of course he's Genji, so we're not going to catch up to him. We are layering our CC quite well with our team. Let's have Misha scout the left side as we scout the right side. Our Mephisto grabbed the objective super duper quickly, so I'm just going to head back up to my lane and keep clearing it. This is one of the more popular ways of playing Rexxar now, which is very weird. Like, this is not how he was played at all back in my day, but basically picking every bird talent that you can and just sending them flying at your enemies constantly is going to do a lot of stuff for you. You could go for taking flight if you wanted for a little bit of extra range. I'm going to go for crippling talons. It has a bigger, slower effect and a longer duration on that slow. So theoretically, I can kite these enemies around a little bit easier. Bird goes out, we jump in, get the regen globe immediately. No one's paying it. Oh, one person is paying attention to me up here. I misspoke. Let's get Misha out of that tower range. 12 seconds on sit. Oh, double kill in the middle lane as the dragon was pushing forward. Fantastic. Usually that first dragon is pretty weak, but the friendly team managed to take down the wall with it. That's a good dragon already. You love to see that. That bottom building is also very weak as well. Uh-oh. This enemy team isn't soaking, and soaking's kind of the thing that I do. I'm a very macro-focused player, and I can already tell that the macro is getting away from them a little bit. Uh-oh. This one might be a slippery slope, chat. Let's go ahead and slow down Nazebo here. Stun him soon after. Hitting him with Ariel as well. Getting them both CC'd. Good roots from Malfuriance. Great follow-up. We'll hit Nazebo one more time under the tower. And then, unfortunately, I did not jump Misha out in time. I was just a little too late. I believe every time Misha dies, it counts for a quarter of a normal hero death. So it's not like we're giving them full XP for that. But that is something we want to avoid because Misha is most of our kit. We do need her alive. The next wave should be closing in on me, so I'll keep pushing. Bird goes out. And jump. I want that globe. Thank you. Next objective's coming up in 25 seconds. Let's go ahead and slow down the Azmodan. Jump to the other side and body block him a little bit. I feel like that's something I never see other Rexxars doing, is really utilizing the butt of Misha to just be in the way. For this build, we are so focused on kiting, we might as well pick the kite ultimate as well. This is Unleash Boars. We're going to be able to slow down our enemies quite substantially. The friendly team does have that level 10 talent tier advantage, and it looks like the enemy team was not respecting it. Although Dingo does die to a tower here, the friendly team is still continuing to dive under that building to chase after Azmodan. And it looks like they got him. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We might be roughing these guys up a little too much. Misha jumps in for another stun. We're then going to bore immediately after to slow down the Ariel again, taking her down just in front of her buildings. Misha doing a lot of the tanking here. We're going to dive forward with a stun one more time and lock down the enemy team's Tyrael. That is so much crowd control. And that's really what this build is all about. Just layering slows on top of stuns, on top of slows, and just kiting away and getting free auto attacks in like crazy. Let's get that region globe. Get this region globe. We're at 15 out of the 25 that we need. This has to be your main focus when you pick up this quest. You need to be going after these regions like fucking crazy. Otherwise, it will take forever. Most of these, I've said this before, but most of these quests have been nerfed to be like 15 globes. So you can actually get the quest done in a decent amount of time. That is not the case. As you can also see, that level 1 talent where we're throwing the bird at enemies for more damage is starting to be very effective. Simply walking into a wave and throwing one little bird is enough to clear most of the wave at this point. Tyrael is up at the top lane. Will he get on the objective in time? Yes, he will. I thought we were capping bottom. So he is going to be in charge of that. I'll just keep pushing out mid. There's another globe for me here if I hurry. Got it. Another one. Got it. Let's leave, Misha. Good job. Now, at level 13, we're going to pick up Aspect of the Hawk. When Spirit Swoop hits an enemy hero, Rexxar gains 124% attack speed for 4 seconds. Misha's basic attack speed increases the duration of the buff. So if we land that on someone and then send Misha in, we are going to sustain that increase in damage for quite a while. Let's get an early heal going out. I'm also going to bore, although I did not aim it correctly. Azmodan trying to run away. We catch him with a Misha stun. I'm going to heal in just a moment. Misha now hitting the enemy team's Tyrael. I'd love to get on that Ariel in the back, but I don't think I can. We are leaving the objective open for them to take as the roots go down yet again, stopping Tyrael from leaving. And the unkillable Dingo underneath the towers ends up taking the life of the other angel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and jump right on in here. Friendly team does have a 3-level lead at the moment. Genji's looking at me. Hold on, let's back up. If we could take bottom, it looks like we have a fast cap ready to go. So I'm going to stay up here and make sure we continue to hold this. I can do that very easily just by putting Misha on this point. If anyone does come over to contest, she will hold our percentage of the objective up here on the tower. So as long as she's holding it, we're good. I think Nazebo's coming up. Yeah, see what I mean? What's that? Well, I'll keep holding it. Yep. Yep. Don't mind me. Just me and Misha. Don't worry, they'll get it. Actually, the Zemo's about to take it. God damn it! I stood in that bush for nothing! Never mind, we got it. That had to have been a very close channel for Diablo. He was very quick. Good. All right. The birds are clearing the path for me as Misha is moving towards the top lane. Our dingo is moving in with a vengeance. Oh my god. Come on. We even catch the Genji who was stuck in that corner. He may have dodged my abilities, but there is still plenty more to go. Middle lane's being pushed in quite hard by the dragon at the moment, so I'm going to use that distraction to my advantage by taking the top lane here as well. Misha should be the main target for this, but if she is not, I was going to pick Feign Death and just fall back. I want to talk about Primal Intimidation in one of these videos, so this seems like a pretty good video for it. Feign Death is the most popular choice in this tier, no matter the build that you are going. But Primal Intimidation is the best version of this generic talent in the game, and I'll tell you why. This is Intimidating Presence. You might see it on a bunch of other characters, but for Rexxar, it gets more value because the ability normally just erupts from your character. So imagine a circle around your character. That's the effective range of this. For Rexxar, he has 2 points of that AoE leaving, one around him and another around Misha. So you could send Misha into an enemy team and then drastically slow that enemy team's attack speed down by quite a lot. Not particularly useful in this game. Nazebo, Azmodan, Genji, not really auto-attacking characters. But I just wanted to cover this talent at one point because it is unique to Rexxar. He really does have the best version of this in the entire game. It is also going to make it so if an enemy does attack us, they're just passively slowed as well. He even has this passive component built into it, which is just so fucking good. That is such a good talent. Enemy team is fighting above us. Looks like we just have so much fucking crowd control. And I'll be honest, they just don't have an answer to it. They don't have a cleanse on their healer, so it's just going to make their job really, really, really difficult. I don't think Misha can eat too much more damage there, so we're going to call her back. We'll start to siege at this building the proper way. So what you saw there was the Roots of Malfurion going out, maybe even a stun from Diablo, and then my stun following that up. There's just no way for them to get out of there. It's just so much crowd control, bro. Friendly team does have a 4-level lead right now as we're pushing towards those buildings. I'm going to take some time to kill this little wall and then make my way over to the objective. In fact, you can stay here. Misha, I'll go get the sippy cup. We'll save you a few steps, Misha. Wow. I was going to say that leash range is a lot longer than it shows. I guess there's a little bit of a leniency with the time out of range before she immediately leashes. We took bottom, no problem. I'm going to see if I can grab this camp before things get too crazy. I have nothing increasing my damage to mercenaries this game, so it's going to be a bit of a slow take. But we'll do our best. No one's gone for the top lane yet, and the enemy team seems like they might be trying to contest this bottom area. So maybe this isn't the best use of my time. We do still have a 3-level lead, so let me grab this regen globe and I'll start. Misha, get the globe. Thank you. We'll start heading over. Boars are ready, so we can slow them. And we will right now as the Mephisto ult is going out as well. Misha, get up there. Let's fall back and use our imposing presence on Tyrael just to limit the combat effectiveness of him even more in that situation. I'm going to immediately swap over to mid lane, throw 1 bird, and try to clear what's here. That'll give us a pretty sizable chunk of XP. The objective is available still, so I'll go up to the top lane and try to take that while the friendly team is pressuring the base. Level 20 is coming up very quickly, and I'm just going to take kill command in this situation. We have so much control with this build. It is so many slows. It's actually ridiculous. We'll just cleave that down. And I can't make Misha channel that, right? That's probably a dumb question. I've never thought about it. Could Misha channel that and then Rexxar becomes the dragon? Probably not. Probably not. Enemy team is trying to defend middle. All of them are currently alive. Azmodan firing off his laser onto our Mephisto at the bottom of the screen. Looks like, oh yeah, the fight is starting. We'll go ahead and use our imposing presence, heal up Misha a little bit, and try to jump her out of that zombie wall. Now we're going to head her back in with a root, catching the enemy team's Genji and locking him down in front of our main DPS. Taz Dingo. One more heal onto Misha, and we'll try to send her back in, this time stunning Nazebo and then slowing him in place. He is going to use his ice block, but Misha's still in there, dealing big damage. Let's go ahead and fall back again with Misha. Now I'm setting my sights on Tyrael, who gets hit and dove underneath the tower, and I guess I can auto-attack the core one time for the win. This was a little bit of a stomp, but it really did show just how good layering crowd control can be. And that's something that Rexxar absolutely thrives in. We stood in circles. Yeah. Talents we went for in today's video: birds of prey into hunter-gatherer, crippling talons, unleash boars. We have slows on top of slows, and then we get even more slows. Coupling that with aspect of the hawk for increased attack speed effectiveness. And when Misha's hitting that target, that attack speed buff stays in play. Primal intimidation to make their attacks against us even weaker. And then kill command to make those boars root every single target in place. I didn't show you what the arc of this ability looks like. It's basically just a big frontal cone. It's a big pizza slice in front of Rexxar. Super duper easy to aim. This so easy. So easy. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again next time.